YouTube family, welcome back. This week's video is a little bit different. I'm gonna try to help you guys. I'm gonna try to help the community in a positive way. Now, of course, the last couple of videos, I've been stating realities that have now caused people to get in their feelings. So I'm going to help those who support. In this video, I'm gonna teach you or show you or guide you, however you want to take it, to how to beat the infamous, as we take a look here, look, the infamous 2-3 zone. Oh, yes. How about zoom out? I can't zoom out too far. But look at this, the 2-3 zone. This is the zone that you're gonna see very frequently inside the rec, especially when you're playing a team of 5. You know, the same team of 5 that tell me that they don't want to sweat in Pro-Am, so they go ahead and sweat in the rec. that team of 5, that one right there. Yeah. So here's some tips and some tricks and some guides to help you and your team possibly beat the 2-3 zone. Let's get into it. Now, in 2-3, now y'all got to wait a little bit because I am I'm using both controllers right now. But in 2-3, automatically, when you see a 2-3 set, the team should always set up in 5 out. They should always set up in 5 out. Why do you want to set up in 5 out against a 2-3 zone? Because you're going to force the defense to rotate. What do I mean by that? Well, as you can see here, if Jokic would just get out the way and just stand still. I just want you to stand still, Jokic. Thank you. Now, look, this is perfect. In the 2-3 zone, right? 2-3 zone, you know, if the ball handler is in the middle of the floor, guess what? Somebody has to react to him, correct? So it would be ideal for your team to have wing shooters, of course, right? Now, ideally, you want them to be elite, like be able to stand at hash. But if they can't stand hash, you can stand wing. And easily, you have to force them to rotate. You see here how the ball goes to the wing? See how the ball goes to the wing here and people have to rotate? No, let's keep calling isolation. Let's call it isolation. The ball here, as you know, the menu is ridiculous. 5 out. Now you see how you have to force them to rotate? Look, they have to rotate. And then, you know, you can run this through here, but look, they have to rotate. Right there, you can beat 85% of the teams right there just doing that. Just 5 outing at the top of the key, standing middle with the ball handler. You stand in the middle and you force them to rotate. A couple swing passes here and there, and boom, you can get yourself a wide open wing 3. Off rip. Right? Off rip. Now, on the other hand, now let's do the same thing here. Let's put the Nuggets in 2-3 and let's go ahead and put the Heat in the 5 out offense. There we go. Let's go ahead and put the Heat in the 5 out offense. So here we are again. 2-3 zone is among us. They do a lot of moving over here, and I got 2 controllers. But here we go. Once again, force a rotation. Make 1-2 passes, force a rotation. Usually Jamal Murray would come over. And look, we're outnumbering the top right there. That's all it takes. That's all it takes right there, just to outnumber the top. All this moving and stuff when you see a zone is useless. You see a zone, have the ball handler stand right here and just move the ball. They're gonna have to rotate. They rotate, you get a wide open wing 3, hit or miss, it's up to you. Now, when we go back down the court on the next possession, that should literally be your offense every time you see the zone. Get up the court, Terry. That should be your offense right there. It's just like this. You stand right here in the middle here, and you force the defense to rotate. You got the look. You make a pass. That's it. That's all it takes. 1 pass, 1 or 2 passes. Now, typically, when you get a team who's like that, when you throw it to this wing here, they're gonna rotate over. You know, this guy's gonna rotate over. And then the Terry Rozier guy, Jesus Christ, stand still, stop moving. Anyway, the Terry Rozier guy here, he's gonna be doing like this. He's gonna be doing like this the whole time. The whole possession, he's gonna be just doing like this. He's gonna be trying to play a lane. He's gonna try to guard this lane or this lane collectively. He's gonna try to do that, right? Now, when, say for instance, the Jimmy Butler guy starts to try to help, you can throw the cross court pass, boom, right there to the corner. Aaron Gordon, wide open three. Just like that. Literally like that, you know? Come up the court, put it on Jamal Murray, and we do the same thing with this team. 2-3 zone. You make the one pass, boom, that's a shot right there. He's standing right here. Now, a lot of times, like I said, when they are jumping this lane like, Terry, can you please get out the way? Just get out the way for your boy. Thank you. When they're jumping a lane like this here, when they're playing it like that, you can just cross court it. When you cross court it, boom, this guy's going to run over to help, which then you have to swing to the corner. Boom, boom. Now, I'm showing you this just to show you. It's hard to show here because, I mean, they continue to move. I mean, people continue to move. It's ridiculous how bad that this is. So I think the best way I can show you now is I have to show you real footage because this ain't going to work. But essentially, this is the concept, right? This is the concept right here. 5 out, the 2-3, you'll be in good shape. You'll be in good hands. This is the step one, just the 5 out, the 2-3. 5 out, the 2-3. I think in the next video, I'll go into a more in-depth way to do it when the team starts rotating. But to start out with the basics, we're just gonna 5 out the 2-3. Now I'm gonna show you real life footage of me 5 outing a 2-3 and showing you exactly what I mean by what I said. Okay, I had to go. Okay, here I am. I got my PlayStation recordings on, right? This is my PlayStation. This might be an old video anyway, but as you can see, when I'm bringing the ball up the court, they're in a 2-3. Now you already noticed right here, right here, you notice since I'm in the middle, the wing 2-3 guy has to respect me. Now the AI is trailing up the court, but ideally if you have a user there, he's gonna be on the left wing. When you're playing fake sweats, they hide their worst defenders in the corner. So anybody on these wings in that corner, if they like that, they can shoot because the people that's in that corner, specifically that left corner, have no defense, right? So as you can see, I'm bringing the ball up the court. You see how I make the pass to the wing? I made the pass to the wing right there. The AI could pull that. A user's gonna pull that. That's green. The AI doesn't pull it. The AI cuts, guy calls for it, and we have to reset. Now we're resetting. AI still in the paint there. He gets blocked. Okay, now let's fast forward. Here we go. They're in 2-3. I'm going to the middle of the floor. Boom, the cut's there. Why? Because if you watch the Mind the Game podcast, you will understand the terminology I'm about to use. The center has to 2-9. 2-9 means he has to jump in and out of the paint to avoid 3 seconds. So 2.9 seconds in, then he has to come out. 2.9 seconds in, then he has to come out. So when you catch the center, who a lot of times is a slow-footed guy. Another reason why they're playing zone, because he's slow-footed. When you find him out of the paint, when he's 2-9ing, the moment he goes out, 20 cuts in. I throw him the pass, boom, easy dunk. Beating a 2-3. Oh, brother, we learning today. We're cooking today. We're cooking today. Now, here we are again. You know what they gonna be in. They gonna be in 2-3. So look at me. I'm just gonna walk the ball down the middle of the floor. He got to respect it. He got to respect it. And that's what I mean by the reaching. They have to respect somebody standing in the middle because you're outnumbering the top of the key. The 2-3, you're outnumbering it. Now look, ball's different. Boom. He goes at the guy with no defense. He went at the guy with no defense. Easy layup because the center has to get out to respect the other center. He has to get out. So here we go. Let's go on ahead. Okay. That's the regular offense they running. Here we go again. 2-3. I'm going straight down the middle. He's cutting. They're not there. You see how the center has to get out? See how the center always has to get out and come back in? You see that? See how he's getting out and come back in? And look, we're outnumbering him again. Now that guy is moving. Unfortunately, I have teammates who don't like to be Claymores, and they like to move freely. Unfortunately, when you play a zone, moving doesn't benefit it. It doesn't benefit it. The moving in the zone does not benefit the zone. But unfortunately, some people just don't get it. They don't get it. Now, right here, you see how he cut? They covered the cut. Now, if the AI was faster, the AI would be in that left corner, but he's not. So the AI is trailing, which means he's cutting, and he should cut all the way through to the corner so the AI can stand wing. Instead, he cuts back, which then I throw it to the AI, and then that guy cuts. And then now it's all kerfuffled. It's kerfuffled right there, and we get bailed out by nothing. We're not even getting bailed out now. Look, it's just a bunch of kerfuffle. Now see how the AI is wide open? They overreact. The AI is open for 3. Just like that. Now let's go ahead and fast forward. Because this is a team that I believe this was the team in my last video actually that I lost to. This is the team that I missed the corner 3 on. Wide open in the corner. Missed the 3. So here we go again. Bringing the ball up, middle of the floor because they're in the 2-3. Everybody spaced out. You see how our spacing's off right now? Because people don't have assigned corners. This is what I be talking about. And this is the part where I'm gonna have to voice other opinions in an upcoming video about my frustrations. I think I have anger issues, but my anger issue stems from simplicity not being met. Like this, for instance. They've been in 2-3 since the start of the game. We are 57 seconds away from the second quarter, and we still aren't spaced. Now look at this guy. You see the shooting guard? Look at where he's standing. He's seen the AI was at the right wing, so he went to the left wing. Look at my bigs. They're in each other's way. Then we get out. Here we go. We're trying to reset. Center had the 2-9. He got the dunk. Oh, sorry, that my other controller's still plugged in, y'all. Here we go. Let's find another. Here we go. Boom, they get the dunk. Yada, yada, yada. Here we go. Now, here we go again. I'm going up the middle of the floor. They're in a 2-3. Now everybody's spreading. See the corner pass is there? He just missed. Shot it very late. 5% cover. Why was 5% cover? Because the dude can't shoot. Now here we go. They're running the little offense here, the little 4-out, 1-in. They're running 4-out, 1-in right now. I'm in his pocket. Boom, he blow by me. He get the dunk. Wada, wada, wada. That's what he got. This is what happens when you have bronze badges. Now here, they're in 2-3 again. So I'm bringing it back up. I'm trying to get spaced. Our spacing's off. And we don't get anything. Now here we go again. Second quarter now. I'm bringing the ball up the court. Down the middle. I'm down the middle again. They got to react. To me. It got to react. And the AI just, I mean, a frustration is setting. Let's see if we can find another game, because I tend to only record games where people are in 2-3 zones now, because it's just every game, pretty much. Let's see here. Now, here we are again. Another game. Some more randoms. This time, it's just 3 of us. It's 3 of us squatted up with 2 randoms on our team. And we must adjust without talking. They're in a 2-3. But luckily, this game, not only did I have my 98 pass accuracy point guard, but I also had 2 shooters, which made the zone breaking a lot easier. So as you can see, formation is set. Somebody's trailing again because Chris cannot ever run a flawless offense. It's always going to be flawed at some point. They're in formation. I'm in the middle. They have to react to me. Circle is wide open. So when I throw it to Circle, he pump fakes. They react to him. He gets a pull-up mid-range. Now, when you start running the 5-out offense versus the 2-3 zone players, and that team that's running the 2-3 zone, they don't really know how to play the zone. They're just playing the zone because whoever they watch play zone, and they're replicating what they're seeing without understanding the concepts and the basics of the 2-3 zone. When you execute the 5-out offense correctly, you're forced them to switch back to man, which then when they go to man, they're gonna of course put the best defender on you, right? Because you're the point guard, and that's just the way people guard. And then you just take advantage of him because your regular set is already a 5-out set, because they started in zone. So everybody in the game is already processed and programmed essentially to 5 out because they in the zone. So now when they 5 out and they switch back to man, you have your one-on-ones. You have your one-on-ones and the game becomes simple. But that's just part 1. I don't want to go too in depth, but that's part 1. 5 out the 2-3. That's the summary. The summary of it. I wish I could have showed you better in practice, but they continue to move in practice and they don't stand still. But you 5 out the 2-3. You force them to start rotating. You force them to rotate. Force the defense to move. Make the proper reads based off of what you see. And once you start doing that, the game will become less of a headache. You won't fear the 2-3 zone anymore. You won't fear it. And then hopefully people in your squad will start to make builds built to stop the 2-3. A la trying to get shooters with limitless range on silver or gold, corner specialists on gold. Because when you're in a 2-3 and you break it using a 5 out method, good things can happen. I hope this video helps somebody out there. I'm sorry it's in the ghetto formation. Moving forward, I'm going to try to make it a non-ghetto formation, but I have to use my PlayStation clips and the pausing and all that other stuff to get it done. But this is just the genesis of this type of series, this type of video. Give me some feedback, y'all.